Yeah.
man. So we're gonna talk about the property you were able to put under contract, which is good. I can tell you did it like in less than a week, right? Was less
Yeah.
than a week. Now, let me ask you, what was the acquisition price for this property?
Uh, 251.
251?
Yeah.
That's right. And what's the expected like sales price on this one?
I mean, we're in kind of a weird market flux right now.
Uh-huh.
So it's gonna, by the time I get a rehab, I mean, we're gonna see where we're at. If the market is still kind of flat, it's
Mm.
probably gonna be closer to 360, 365. But if our market picks up, like I hope it does in a couple months, it's reasonable that this could be a $400,000 exit.
All right, being reasonable, right?
Yeah,
That's a good price.
it's a
I can
great
tell.
price.
What's the assignment fee on this?
Full flip. So I'm doing this one from A to Z.
All right, so it's gonna be a flip, right?
Mhm.
Full flip, right?
Yep.
Now, how long did it took you to close? Like put it under contract, like a week or so, like 7 days, 6 days?
I mean, one weekend.
You,
I got the lead on Saturday and it was in contract by Sunday.
that was a great weekend.
Yeah. Pretty
A
good weekend.
weekend, like 32 days, I can tell. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the motivation of the seller to go ahead and sell this property, or to go ahead and give it into your hands?
A lot. I mean, she was kind of that hot lead that you're hoping that comes down your pipeline. I mean, she inherited the property because her mother passed away. She kind of more or less been squatting in it for a year. It had a reverse mortgage, and I don't know the exact details on it, but I do know that they are going to initiate foreclosure on her in April. So she had,
Financial distress, I can tell.
yep.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
cannot keep the property.
But yeah, well, it's just, you go in there and there's like seven overflowing litter boxes. I mean, just got that like that funk. Like, when you walk up to the house and you smell it, you're like, okay, this is one of my properties. It was one of those. I mean, the flooring destroyed. But it was bad enough to where it couldn't go on the regular real estate market for sure without having, a decent light renovation done. But I mean, it is in that like Goldilocks zone for investors where it's like not
Yeah,
so heavy lift, but it's just trashed enough to where, um, yeah, it precludes like regular real estate.
fair enough, I can tell. Had tons of motivation. I think that they might have the motivation there, but it really depends how you're going to manage this. I've seen this in several people, like several people trying to go out and have this type of a distress.
Mhm.
And you as an investor, I believe that the way you approach, it's a technique, it's a tactic, it's everything, right? No matter
Yeah.
what, you can damage a sell by talking to people. What do you think?
Oh, for sure. 100%. Yeah. I mean, yeah, everything I did was over the phone. I had the contract before
That
I'd
was
seen the
phone closing,
properties.
right? Phone
Yeah, your
closing?
sales process is everything.
No, no. What was the location, or what is the actual location of this property?
It's in a city called Menifee out here in Southern California.
Manfi?
Menifee.
Ah,
Yeah.
Menifee.
Do you want the exact address?
No, I have it here. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. And was this property listed before for Pismo, or was it listed with an agent somehow? Never. What was the seller's asking price?
She asked 275.
Okay. So regarding that, what was your final offer?
It's 251. That's where I came in. That's where we agreed.
Hmm. Man, you're really good at that. I can tell. You guys speed up there like
Yeah.
super fast. Now, was it difficult to go ahead and close it, even though it was over a weekend? Like from the very first beginning, start conversation you guys had with the seller up to the end. Do you find it like struggling? Did you find like, okay, this is gonna go ahead and take more time. We need to go ahead and follow up on this, or you guys took a strategy that took you to go ahead and close it really fast?
No, so I'm, brand new with you guys. And luckily it was, Saturday around 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. And I saw
Mhm.
the email alert come in, and I wasn't doing anything, had my kids running around. So I'm super big on that whole speed to lead type thing. So I called my acquisition guy, and he was hosting a birthday party for his best friend. So I just
Mhm.
straight up told him, I said, "Hey, one of these Hesel leads came in. You want to take a crack at it? No pressure either way. If not, I'm going to hop on it." And he was at Costco or something, so it's just not a good place to take the lead. So I just called him. I did it myself and had a good conversation. She talked to um some other people too. I mean, which is normal. I mean, I'd love to say that we're the only exclusive like buying source for these people, but no, she talked to a couple other people, but maybe they didn't execute quickly or they didn't make it. I don't know what happened, but just we flowed good on our conversation. I hit all the beats, and like she was a highly closable lead. So, had the distress. I mean, if she did not do something with me, she would be in the process of losing her house. And I was giving her almost what she wanted. So, we just, it was a win-win.
You did two great things there. You stopped being on a barbecue and then you made a sell. Number one, and you added value to someone. That's great, man. That's
Yeah.
doing the extra mile. Who cares? Like, I could be eating chicken, but goes first. I don't care. I'll go for it. That's the way I think. That's great, man. Other
Yeah.
people, believe it or not, it's so simple what you guys did, but some people find it difficult just because it's a Saturday. Oh, it's my
Yeah.
Saturday. I'm not gonna go out and follow up. But who cares? You want to
Yeah.
get something? You want to get money? Go for it, man. To make money, you need to invest money and you need to follow money, man, in a really intelligent way.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, the way I look at it, it might have just cost me 50 or $100,000 to miss that phone call.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. It's gonna be a loss instead of making a win. And you did
mhm.
a win-win for both parties, man. So that's great. Now I
Yeah.
want to ask you a question. What do you think it's the success strategy in regards to handling inbound leads from day one until whatever it lasts for you?
It's, I mean, I think the most critical thing is speed to lead. You hear all those studies, MIT, Harvard, all that stuff, where it's like, I think just the decay of lead quality after a couple minutes is real. I've been doing this long enough to, um, we try to get on the first 2 minutes or less if possible, if not immediately when it comes in. Um, but yeah, if it takes more than 5 minutes to get back to a lead, I think it's something like it's a 80% decrease in closability. And that's real. So,
Yeah,
you know,
I agree
you-
on that, man.
you're on them.
People people that don't understand what speed to lead, they're losing way much more money and losing opportunities. Who
Yeah, I
knows?
mean, the best analogy I ever heard was I don't even remember what coaching session it was. It was years ago. But they said, treat your leads like a glass of milk sitting on the counter. It's pretty good the first couple of minutes, 5 or 6 minutes, 10 minutes, a little warm, kind of gross.
Yeah, that's
10
great.
hours, it's disgusting. 2 days, it's gone.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Rotten, rotten milk there.
Yeah.
That's great. I've never heard that before.
Some of
Treat
the
your
stuff,
lead,
it's
treat
like,
your lead like a glass of milk.
mm,
It's true. Yeah. If you start thinking of it, it's definitely true. That's what happens with a glass of milk that you don't drink at the time it is.
good right away.
Definitely, I agree. I don't drink milk, but but yeah, I agree. I agree. I used to drink milk, but yeah, that's a great advice, man.
On, you gotta get
So,
strong enemies, man. Drink your milk.
oh yeah, oh yeah, I agree. Free lactose. There you go. So, man, what is gonna be the closing date?
April 2nd.
April 2nd. Soon, man. All my clients that are closing deals are April 1st, April 3rd, or April 2nd.
Yeah.
That's great, man. That's a cool thing to hear. I hope this is one of a lot of properties that you guys are gonna share stories about. So that's a congrats for you, man, and your
Thank
team.
you.
Where's Lincoln?
Lincoln has college Wednesday mornings, so he'll be here in about an hour.
Oh, all right, cool. because that win is of course also for him. That's
Yeah,
a shout out for him. All
yeah.
right, thank you very much, man. Slash.